Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a little scalloped basket to put 3D printed sewing tools into. Let's dive in. So I'm in New Jersey and my mom and I went to a quilt store in Delaware and they had a bunch of really cute things and a lot of patterns and a ton of fabric. But I was looking for some cute little patterns to sew with because I have plenty of fabric. I didn't need to get any more. And I actually made it out without buying any more fabric. But I found this really cute basket, scalloped basket that I thought would be really cute for either putting baby gifts in. I have a couple people that I'm making them for baby shower gifts, and I just thought maybe it'd be a really nice idea just to make a couple for my sewing room to toss some things in, like my 3D printed sewing tools. I will be making another video about all these really cool sewing tools that I made with my 3D printer. But today we're going to be working on this basket. The pattern is from Minki Kim, and I will try to find a link and put it in the description below so that way everybody can enjoy it as well. There is also a YouTube video that comes along with the pattern, which I find very helpful, but once you do it one time, it's pretty easy and you can do it pretty much by yourself the next time. So I copied the pattern out of the center of the book. I wouldn't suggest cutting it out of the book just because it's double-sided and you'll be cutting the other side of the pattern. So I just traced it and I created the medium one already. And now today we're gonna be working on the big one. So I'm gonna get to cutting this out. These are some of the fabrics that I found. I love this dog print. I can link in the description below the brand. I got that at a local sewing shop in Alabama, New Jersey. And then just this gingham, pink checker gingham that I got from, I think, Joann's before they closed. And I've had it sitting for like 2 years now. So I want this to be able to fold and have the pattern be on both sides because it is directional. I want it to be the correct way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna cut it out 2 of these and not on a fold. That way I can just sew them together at the bottom and then make it one piece. Let's see, let's shift it a little bit so that way we're not getting the same exact dogs. Now to cut out the liner piece, and this one I'm just going to trace on the fold, not on the fold, but double-sided. That way you just have to cut it one time. Now that we have our pieces cut, we're gonna get to sewing everything together. Just a reminder not to cut out the scallops at the top. I made that mistake the first time I made this, and you're supposed to actually keep the extra fabric up here and sew along the scallop and then cut the edges. So just a reminder. I decided to make a quick little label with my logo on there. It's just for me, but for fun. So I took a little scrap piece of the lining and I added DTF of my logo to the little tag. So now I'm going to put it on the front of the basket. Again, this basket is just for me, so I'm not going for perfection, just for utility. But this is what the little patch looks like. All right, bag update. So here is what it looks like, kind of sewn halfway through. I'm going to continue sewing and then I'll show you the final result. All right, now the fun part of flipping it out. So I'm going to stick my hand in and we're going to birth a basket. So you're going to push all the scallops out at the top as you work yourself around. This is really cute. I love this fabric combination together. It's cute and whimsical. All right. Push it in. We gotta sew that other inside corner where we just flipped it out. But so far, this is what it looks like. It's so cute. All right, my basket's done. This is what it looks like, and some of the 3D printed things that I have inside. I think all in all, it took me about 45 minutes from cutting the fabric to the final product. It was really cute, and now I have a place for everything. And I feel like I want to make a couple more of these just to put on my desk and organize things, or even for my kids to put their stuff into. And I'm sure you could even edit the pattern to make it bigger if you're just kind of following the pattern and just enlarging it slightly. But all in all, I really enjoyed sewing this today. I hope you really enjoyed sewing along with me. If you liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I love making content like this, and it would really help my channel grow. I'm relatively new to YouTube, and I would love to share everything I do and make with everyone. Thanks guys, see you next time.